Hello, welcome. I have no idea how to intro this. This is going to be really weird, guys. I am wearing the stupidest outfit I could possibly wear because I didn't feel like wearing a suit. It's hot as hell outside. Welcome, everybody. We're doing something really weird today. This is going to be so awkward and weird. I am celebrating being 6 years sober. I quit drinking after having a major drinking problem about 6 years ago. A lot of stories for that for a different day, or maybe towards the end of the stream. Who knows? Maybe we'll have a little discussion. But for now, I wanted to get into the game portion of this a little quicker than usual because I tend to rant for a long time, and we got some people waiting. So let me go ahead and just undeafen and introduce them. There we go. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
So that's what's going to happen in our next session of
Damn it!
So I hope you guys got all of
We have with us, we have Jess.
Oh.
We have Burb.
California girls.
We have Lucian.
I got some chocolate milk.
Hell yeah. And we got Jeff.
I have myself.
You know, myself and chocolate milk are the two things that I had legitimately the day when I quit drinking. The night that I quit drinking, I made the active decision randomly of just saying, you know what? What if I had Yoo-hoo instead?
Yoo-hoo's good. I don't care what anybody
good.
says. That's wonderful.
That said, I misspoke. Yoo-hoo is not chocolate milk. Yoo-hoo is chocolate drink.
A chocolate drink, yes.
It's
You legally cannot call
water.
it chocolate milk. It's chocolate water.
Yoo-hoo is that
Really?
one line the
Disgusting.
Sims say.
Yoo-hoo. Big summer blowouts. But I'm going to go ahead and actually pause the music here. There we go. It's going to be a musicless stream this time, y'all, just because I Honestly, I might want to edit this later, and quite honestly, editing the Reddit story streams has been hell trying to deal with the music in the background. So I'm just going to not do that here, and I'm going to eventually figure out how to remove it from the overall recording. But regardless, I am dressed in fancy gear, and I think we're ready to do this.
Fancy.
Yes, fancy. I'm wearing a vest. That's definitely a little too tight. I think I wore this in high school, but I can go again.
So
Get in
3 years ago?
10 years ago, actually. Yeah, I
You
just
don't
got a
look it.
notification on Facebook that they're setting up the 10-year high school reunion. Where's the hat?
Sorry, I'm just trying to
Ooh.
flirt with you, hoping that it gets me more points.
Wow. You know what? I'll keep that
Is it
in
working?
mind. I'll keep that in mind.
Thanks.
As we can go ahead and hop in here to introduce you all to the Jeopardy and the game.
Oh,
Players,
boy.
you all have your buzzers, of which they are currently locked for a moment, because I know as soon as I clear these buzzers, immediately, fucking immediately, I didn't even finish the
I
word
thought they were
buzzer.
locked.
Oh, look, I can lock it.
No, I've been kicked out. Never mind.
I can't
Wait,
press
you
the
got kicked out?
button.
Never mind. I was looking at a different webpage.
Oh my God. Alrighty. So, for the record, we should probably go over the rules, because not everybody knows the rules of Jeopardy. You here have 5 categories with 5 questions each in them, or sorry, 5 answers each. Jeopardy rules are that when I reveal it, I will give you a statement. You will fill in what the question to that statement is, using starting the sentence with "what is blank." You here have, yes, I know, I'm fucking up all the words. I may or may not be nervous. I'm already being made fun of in the chat. For example, if I were to say, this spell creates a ball of fire in a 20-foot radius.
What a fireball!
Yeah, you would buzz in.
I'm buzzing. I can't buzz. I can't buzz.
You'd buzz and say, "What is fireball?" Exactly. There are some that might deviate from there, and I will give you the heads up. For example, Reddit is for pain and suffering. I'll give you all the heads up now. There's some special rules in this, but number 1, Reddit is for pain and suffering is a different thing where you fill in the blank. You still say "what is," but you're filling in the blank rather than answering a statement.
Gotcha.
You cannot buzz in before I finish reading.
Okay.
If you
Good.
buzz in before I finish reading, you are
Too
disqualified.
many rules. Why?
In addition to this,
I just want to press the button.
in addition
Button
to this,
junkie.
I'm running a special rule. 500 is off limits until you finish the rest in that category.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
500 is the final
Okay,
boss.
I'm starting with 500.
You cannot. Also, if you
I'm
get the
breaking all the
question,
rules.
if you get the question wrong, you will lose points. There are also daily double questions in here. If you happen to choose the daily double question, you will wager how many points of yours you want to bet. And then I will show you the question, and you and only you can answer it. Does that make sense, everybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well then, to start us off, let's go with Jess.
I don't want to go first.
Well, that's too damn bad.
That's not a category.
Shit.
Select a
Let's go with the Reddit is for pain and suffering for 100.
Reddit is for pain and suffering 100. I was tempted to also say that Reddit is for pain and suffering was also saved for last. You know
I mean, I
what?
can pick something
I
else.
say no. I say no. Pick something else.
Okay.
Is there a second board?
What? No,
Is there a second
it's only
board?
one board. I'm not doing full
okay.
Jeopardy. I'm not that crazy.
Okay.
Let's do y'all are nerds for 100.
Y'all are nerds for 100. we go. Clear buzzers. The safe word.
What is rutabaga?
Oh,
That is correct. It is rutabaga.
that's right.
It's
It's been a little
Of
while.
course you would get it. Of course. Of course.
Y'all are nerds is the category about you guys.
Yep.
Oh,
No.
Yeah.
I see.
Jeff, since you got that one, go ahead and pick our next question.
oh no.
500.
No, we can't. I follow the rules like a good boy.
Excellent.
Let's do books are for nerds for 100.
Books are for nerds for 100. In the original printing of the 2024 Player's Handbook, Goliath's powerful build feature allows you to have advantage on any saving throw you make to end the grappling condition. You also count as one size larger when determining your carry capacity. This feature was recently adjusted in the recent errata with this change.
Oh. I know it.
Ooh.
Wait. I'm not a nerd.
And this is 100.
Oh, I haven't read the new handbook yet, so
Same.
Tisk tisk. Oh, by the way, every rule in here will be following 2024 rules.
Jeez.
Yeah, this is going to get tough. Does anybody have the answer?
I have a guess, but I don't want to risk my points. I just have 100 of them.
Oh, I will also say, sort of secret rule here. If you answer and it is funny enough, I may award you points.
Okay.
May is the key word. It's got to be really, it's like Cards Against Humanity rules here.
all right. Can you get negative points?
You can get negative points.
No,
We can get negative points.
That's part of the fun. Is that nobody? Nobody's going to answer? No one's going to hazard a guess? We're off to a rough start here, y'all.
Wait. Give me 5 seconds.
You don't look it up.
I'm not looking it up.
he has the book. That's what he's doing.
No, I don't have
No,
the
it's
book.
in the
I
errata.
know it. I know it. Yeah. It's fucking wording.
I know. Yeah. I know it. It's like
Oh.
when I read it, I was like, that's not a thing. Or it's
Burp.
like, that's,
What is push or pull?
That is incorrect. Nobody else?
Cowards. Buzz right now, cowards.
All right, starting off a little rough here. The answer was they changed saving throw to ability check because you do not make a saving throw to end the grappled condition.
oh.
Yeah.
I knew it was like something like that. It was like very like what is the word for like small change that doesn't actually matter?
Yeah, it's one of those things that everybody kind of looked at it and went, we know what they're talking about. It's just a wording issue.
Yeah.
Man, this is gonna be rough.
Yeah, this one's going to be rough if you guys are stumped on that one. Granted, that one is
Yeah.
very
80%
new.
80% of
I
my
didn't
games
do
with me are
homework.
20 are 5e, so this is gonna be rough.
You're fucked. Books are for nerds might fuck you over a little bit. All right, well, Burb, since you at least guessed, I will let you choose the next one.
I want 500, but I won't. So let's do Wizards are literally nerds for 400.
What was that?
Please hit the buzzer, please.
Oh, yes.
Wizards are literally nerds for 400.
Wizards are literally nerds
Wizards?
for 400.
Literally nerds.
Okay. Choose something else.
The Daily Double.
No, I want it.
choose something
You can't
else.
wager anything.
You are not allowed to choose that one. Yes, this is bullshit. I'm fully aware. If you've ever
can't
seen
do
Nicky
anything in
Boy
this
or
game.
Magic Abuse Fly, this is where this came from.
Can't I bet Jeff's points? Wiki
No.
is also for nerds for
It's
400.
I mean, if he gets it wrong, doesn't he just go more into the negative?
We have to have points to bet. So
Can't I go into debt? Can't I go into depth?
Let him borrow some points. It's a loan. A loan of points.
Yeah, Wiki is also for nerds for 400.
Wiki is also for nerds for 400. Oh, God, you're going really strong on this one. All right, here we go. The names of 4 different current Archdukes of the Nine Hells. Burb.
Oh boy.
We have Asmodeus. We have Mephistopheles. We have the easiest of Zariel. And we have... Oh boy. Fucking, what's his name? Oh no. I got all the basic ones.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Fuck.
1.
I got excited.
Unfortunately, there is a time limit on these. Anybody else?
Okay.
Yeah.
Lucian.
All right, I'm gonna go from if I remember correctly, first to last. So it goes Bell, technically.
Okay.
Then next is Dis. No, this is the layer. Dispatter.
Fuck, you're right.
Then Mammon.
Mammon!
And then Belial.
That is incorrect. You actually got something wrong in that one. Anybody else? Nobody else.
Fuck. Wait. Can I go again?
You can buzz in again if you want to try. Burb.
Okay. Do I have to name the 3 I named again?
You just give me 4.
Okay. Zariel,
Mhm.
Asmodeus, Mephistopheles, Beelzebub.
That is correct.
Oh.
The answers were
What did I get
Zariel,
wrong?
Dis, Mammon, Firna, Levistus, Glacia, Beelzebub, Mephistopheles, and Asmodeus. Bell got replaced by Zariel.
Mammon.
Current. That's bullshit.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
it does say current. It's right there.
I'm back at negative 100, baby.
Well, in my campaign, Zariel's no longer Archduke or whatever.
In the lore.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, Burb, go ahead and pick again.
Y'all are nerds. 300.
Y'all are nerds for 300. Oh, this is a
Please hit
fun
the
one.
buzzer, please.
Oh, yes. Click the buzzer. With the help of Basil, Kitsaris was able to run blank miles per hour
my
in
gosh.
1 turn.
Ooh.
Okay, you know what? Yeah.
You don't have to get the decimal, but it's cool if you do. Lucian.
Miles per hour. I thought it was feet per second. Oh, crap.
Yeah, there's the fun
Oh,
part.
I have to do math.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Okay. Is it like 120 miles per hour?
That is incorrect. Anybody else?
I'm gonna sit at 100 and win
Yes.
this.
You guys can guess if you want. Come on. Jess.
I think it was 168 is what he said.
Miles per hour?
Or somewhere around there. Yeah. It's
That
pretty close
is
to that.
incorrect. Nobody else? Burb.
Okay. He was running 69 miles per hour.
Ooh, so close, but no. Oh, we're going to be playing the negatives game today.
Jeff, you automatically win if you just don't answer any more questions.
Yes. I will be a coward this whole game.
Jeff,
Answering my own question.
do you have a... That's right, you did answer your own.
Answer it. You're still winning anyways if you do.
No.
All right. Nobody else
Can I
has...
guess but then not get points?
No.
Can we guess for the culture?
No. The answer was
Uh-huh.
20.4545.
Ah,
He only moved 180
Yeah.
feet in one round, but that's still 20 miles an hour.
yeah.
That's a dumb number.
I was just like, you guys are going 180 miles an hour? I'm like, no, that's feet, buddy. Like, I don't think that's how the
I was
math
gonna say
works out.
40.
All right. Lucian, you haven't picked one. Go ahead and pick one, buddy.
All right, let's do wizards are literally nerds for 300.
Wizards are literally nerds for 300. All right.
Reset the buzzer.
Oh, yes. This spell plays sad musical notes on a trombone if it fails.
Fuck.
If it fails,
If it fails.
Fuck. I know this spell.
It's one of the bard
I-
ones.
Also, thanks, Gab, for the congrats there. I appreciate it.
oh, I
I'm
don't
not
know
gonna
this
lie,
one
I
at
have
all.
no idea what this is. Yeah.
Okay, I have two. I'm gonna. Oh, geez. Oh, geez.
All right, Lucian,
Um,
what do you got?
okay. Isn't it legend lore?
It is. It is.
That is correct. It is legend lore.
Yeah!
It is legend lore. It
I mean,
is.
if the object that you are trying to find information out about is not famous enough, it will play sad trombone music on you, which is
Wow.
I was thinking it was
I
either
did not know
legend lore
that.
or locate object. So I'm glad that I picked that one first.
also it's
I
the
need
only reason I
Google
would
to
ever
do
take
that
legend lore
for
because
people
it's
who
a
search
stupid fucking
themselves
spell.
up.
What was that, Burb?
Can you imagine Googling yourself and then Google just goes, wah, wah, wah.
Every goddamn day. All right, Lucian, pick your next one.
Okay, let's see here. I like spells, so let's do wizards are literally nerds for 200.
Wizards are literally nerds for
Literally?
200, literally.
What
The
do we-
number of smite spells in
Oh,
the
shit.
2024 Player's Handbook.
I don't know the 2024 handbook. Okay, so it's it
Burp.
can't be past 5th level.
Oh wait, did we reset the buzz?
I didn't reset the buzzer, but I don't think Lucian was ready to answer there.
I didn't buzz.
I know, yeah. So
What
you're
is
good.
7?
What was that?
What is 7?
That is incorrect. I will say
Smite.
close, very close.
Oh,
I know.
God.
Jess,
What is 6?
that is incorrect.
Oh,
Lucian.
good. I was going to do that one.
What is 9?
That is incorrect. Anyone else?
Very close to my ass.
Jeff,
I'm
just guess
thinking
8. It's 8.
5 or 6?
Oh, that's too little.
Yeah, Jeff is definitely winning this.
Jeff, do you have an answer?
No, I want to
Because
win.
Divine Smite is now a spell.
Yeah, so there's
Come on, Jeff.
I don't
Hazard
wanna-
a guess.
I don't want to list them
There's
off.
Wrathful Smite. There's
That's-
Branding,
Branding.
Banishing,
Banishing.
Divine.
Is there Divine?
There's more.
Oh, you're right. There is Divine.
So 8.
Divine is a spell now. I think there's 8. They've
Is there
added
only
more.
4? Oh, okay. I don't play Paladin.
I have a
Buzz in for a guess.
okay, whatever.
Jess,
We have Searing
it's
as
just here.
well.
What is 8?
that is correct. It is 8.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes.
Some
That
of
was
those aren't
close.
even spells anymore that you mentioned. Brandishing Smite is no longer around. That is now Shining Smite.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
I think
Yeah.
they added the spell to us.
Also,
I
for
still
some
have
reason
5e of 7 in my head.
Also, on D&D Beyond, for some fucking reason, Shining Smite isn't actually shown. If you look up spells, Jesus, burp there. Through the Player's Handbook, it's only listed in the free rules for some reason.
That's weird.
Get your shit together.
Leave it to
together,
Watts.
D&D Beyond. Jess, go ahead and pick the next one.
Let's see if we can get to the end of this Thorso. Let's do wizards are literally nerds for 100.
All right, Wizards are literally nerds for 100. The Chill Touch cantrip deals. Damn, both of
me
you
and
guys
Burb.
did it before I finished.
Yep.
The Chill Touch cantrip deals this type of damage.
Ah.
I got it first last time.
Unfortunately, Lucian and Burb both fucking buzzed in way too early. So, Jeff, what's up?
Well,
Oh,
I
now I'm
timed that.
super- I'm
It's
super
Discord
nervous.
latency. Cringe.
Is it necrotic damage?
It is necrotic damage. Why is it called? At least they made it a touch cantrip now. Thank God. But let me go ahead and give you
Slow
that
and
extra
steady.
100. Yeah, exactly.
He's the only one that can do Wizards are literally nerd for 400, by the way.
All right, Jeff. Oh, I'll reset
I'll
the
save
Moses.
that for when we do. I'm gonna do y'all are nerds for 200.
Y'all are nerds for 200. Someone is about to make an ability check. Jess.
Guidance.
Yes, use guidance, please, for the love of fucking God. Jesus.
I refuse.
It was between this or an insight check. I was really debating which one I wanted to put in here. You know, subliminal messaging. Jess, go ahead and pick next one.
Oh, let's do. Let's just clear up the last 100. Wiki is also for nerds.
Wiki is also for nerds for 100.
Mhm.
The name of the patron deity of the Kuatoa in the Forgotten Realms.
I hate these
my God,
words.
I have no idea.
I keep thinking of the naked lobster lady.
They keep making new ones. Well, no, I guess this one's like the actual.
Yeah, this is the patron deity of the Kuatoa, not just the gods that they worship, since, you know, that can kind of go either way.
I know what she looks like. I don't remember her name because Anu had a picture of her.
Wait, no. Wait, isn't it the naked lobster lady?
I don't know, is it? You gotta buzz in.
Oh,
Lucian.
oh, jeez. I don't know. Okay, cool. Can you at least give leniency on this fucking pronunciation?
If I will give it if it's close enough.
My brain is saying bildew poop.
Lucian. That is correct. Blindpoop.
This is the sea mother, right?
The naked lobster lady. I'm like, wait a minute.
Is there a thing Sea Mother? Is that like her title? Sea Mother?
I think so. Question mark?
Yeah, I don't bother with her name. I only know it by Sea Mother.
Also, yes, she is in fact the naked lobster lady, and yes, she is called the Sea Mother. Yes.
Oh my God. My brain
Fucking
was like, yeah,
these are
it is
horrible.
Yeah,
Thank you for
tune in
giving me
next week for
some-
Out of the Abyss. We're getting real close to that village.
I'm catching up on you, Jeff.
No.
All right, Lucian, go ahead and pick the next one.
Alrighty. Let's do it. Wizards are literally nerds for 400.
Wizards are literally nerds for 400. This
You
is
have
in
no
fact
points
the
to
daily
bet.
double. You can bet
Oh, that's
negative
right.
points if you
I
want.
don't have points.
So he can bet
books are for
negative points,
nerds,
but I can't.
400, even though I'm not good at books.
You're gonna bet 400?
No, I'll do books are for nerds for 400.
No, I know. I'm saying what are you betting? Well, how many points are you wagering?
What are you talking about? Is
Well,
it
you
the daily
said
double?
Wizards are literally nerds. This is the daily
Oh,
double.
I thought you were.
No,
I
we
thought you
switched.
weren't gonna let me do this one.
Oh, I thought you said books. I thought you said Wizards.
Yeah, but you didn't let Burb do that one because
Yeah,
you
'cause
didn't
I
let
was
take
me
fucking
it.
with
do
you
it.
guys.
Okay. You know what? Let's bet 600 points.
Let's bet 600. You know what? I'll allow it. 600 points.
Yeah.
Morris isn't gonna live for the next session. That's I don't
I
take it
don't know if
personally.
subs count towards the donation, but here you go, buddy. Congrats. Unfortunately, subs do not count towards the donation. But I appreciate. Oh shit! Fucking hell, Beto! I did not see that up there. Got 5
Let's
gifted subs from
go.
Beto.
Hey, I finally have
How
a
you
gifted
doing,
stuff
Vito?
finally.
Hey, so now you guys won't get the fucking stupid ads. Anyways, all right, you're betting 600. Only Lucian can answer this.
Okay.
Striking your enemy with a weapon glowing in radiant energy. True Strike is a divination cantrip that can be cast by these 4 classes.
Okay.
Oh.
Well. So, all right. Do I have to I answer this in a question, right?
Yeah, you say what is. Yes.
What is wizard? I know that one.
Okay.
What is warlock? Because I know it's really good with hexblade.
Okay.
What is bard? Because I know swords bard.
Okay.
Trying to think of. Okay, it's not pally. I know that. It's not.
Mm.
All right. And what is sorcerer?
That is correct.
That is, in fact, correct. I was
Oh,
trying to trip you
hell
up with the wording
yeah.
here. I was trying to trip you up with the whole glowing with radiant energy, divination cantrip. Why the fuck isn't it cleric?
See, the reason why I know it's not cleric is because of Basil.
Oh, yeah, fair point. Or my many rants about how it should definitely be a cleric cantrip, and I will die on that hill.
I'm coming for you,
know.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Which means the witches are literally
Twitter started answering questions, Jeff.
All right, Lucian, pick the next one.
All right.
Oh, let me make sure I reset the buzzer.
Wiki is for nerds 200.
Wiki is also for nerds for 200. After your ascension to lichdom failed, you are now this mindless and murderous undead.
Ah, damn it.
My button's not working.
Burb.
What is a death claw?
What was that?
What is a death claw?
That is incorrect.
I was like,
No.
What is this, Fallout?
Anybody else?
It's not the one I'm thinking of because you're not mindless.
Yeah, I think you're thinking about the same one I am.
But there's the what the hell are they called?
Wait a minute. Isn't Burb right? Wait, no. No, I have. Okay. Ooh, wait a minute. I know. I'm envisioning the creature. I just don't remember its fucking name. Oh, geez. Do I do it?
Come on.
Do it.
Better do it before somebody else figures it out. Also, I will say you guys are allowed to
Can I buzz again? Can I buzz again?
Oh, Burb beat you to it, Lucian.
Okay.
Go ahead, Burb.
Not death claw. What is bone claw?
That is correct. It is Bone Claw.
Yes, I've used these before.
I think I've ever seen one of these.
Burb
So
Yeah.
bad
They're
delicious and
dope.
they
saved my
revive.
point. I wasn't gonna say Bone Claw.
I love how you guys, by the way, are just
Can't believe
resetting
I
yourselves
fucked
back.
that up.
No, because I remember its picture in the D&D. It's like has these giant claws and it's like half covered.
Yes, giant
It's got a skirt
bony
on.
ass claws. Right?
Yeah.
It is a really, really cool
Stinking,
design.
Stupid Burb. Death claw is Fallout.
And somewhere Matt got his wings.
Can I get bonus points for using a Fallout monster?
No. But pick the next
Can
one.
I be at 599?
You know what? Sure.
Yippee! Watch that be the tiebreaker.
That's your inspiration. We've needed to give you inspiration in some way for being a dope ass DM.
Yay!
Go ahead and pick the next category.
Okay, now we all suffer. Books are for nerds for 400.
No! No!
Books are for nerds for 400.
Oh
my
Knowing
God!
what is
God.
wrong with the
Wrong with the
following?
following.
I will not be reading this. You are free to buzz in at any time.
There has to be some.
That seems wrong.
I think I know what it has to be, but I need to read through it first.
Is this literally the text copy pasted from the spell itself, from the staff itself?
The only thing I didn't copy over was the table, and instead I listed the spells from the table. Everything else,
This should be everything.
The exact text.
Didn't we talk about this exact staff
Maybe we did.
Um,
You'll notice that
I'm
some of
too lazy
these
to read.
have
I'm gonna buzz.
have a personal thing for me. Maybe me slightly complaining about shit. Lucian.
Staff of the Magi, that wouldn't make sense because that's a wizard item and it has protection from evil and good.
Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah,
also-
a Staff of the Magi does not have protection from evil and good. That's a cleric and paladin spell.
I
That
also
is
don't want to ruin it to you.
incorrect.
It's not correct. Okay, because I was gonna say there's a title of Staff of the Magi at the top of it. So
Well, no. The point is that something in this text has been altered to be wrong. So that was a good guess, but no, it
And not
actually
that
does
something
give
is
protection from
missing?
evil and good. No, something is
There's-
wrong. Something is altered here.
Okay. Okay, because I was literally just gonna be like, I was too lazy to read everything. I was like, what is it doesn't have requires attunement on its text. I was
No,
like,
no.
Good thing I
It's
didn't say
just
that.
something on here is wrong, not something is missing. What was this called on actually rules lawyer or something?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Let's see.
There's
I also
few
don't
of
want to take
these
a
that
guess because it's 400. I don't want to be negative 500.
You know what? We're gonna weed out some cowards here. New impromptu rule because fuck it, this is a stupid ass game. Everyone is required to give one answer on this one.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Okay,
I already gave mine.
I'll go first then.
Go ahead,
Uh,
Jess.
So is it the regaining charges aspect of it? I don't think it regains charges at all, does it? It's just when you get to 0, it's done.
That is incorrect.
So
That was
you know.
I believe the old Staff of the Magi, or Magi, whatever it's called. I think it had like 100 charges or something. They fixed that. Good guess though.
Well, my next guess would be the amount that it gets back at dawn, but
Hey, you're allowed to re-guess.
yeah, and keep going down. I don't think so.
Burb and Jeff.
No
huge rush.
I'll be here all day if you want me to.
Okay, maybe a little bit of a rush.
No, that is I can't remember if that is actually part of it or not. Okay.
Go ahead, Burb.
What is, and this is going on like just general magic items in general.
Mm-hmm.
The idea of regaining extra charges if you roll a 20, usually the items are destroyed if you expend the last charge. You have to roll. So is it that?
That is incorrect. That is actually a feature of the Staff of the Magi.
I'm winning.
It's a lot of charges too. Oh god, there's so many things about this that I'm like, I don't remember. Okay.
When I said Jeopardy, I meant Jeopardy.
If Jeff gets it wrong, can we get a hint?
Sure.
All right, Jeff, go. You're up.
Jeff's just pushing him forward. Like, go. Come on, do it.
This is no, I know it's part of this, so I can't do that one. Okay. If you fail to avoid the effect, well, you wouldn't avoid the effect. Well, I guess I did the thing. Each other creature.
Oh shit. Also, I did not see y'all that fucking apparently the donations don't come through on my little notification thing. But Jeff and Lucian, thank you so much for the support.
You're welcome.
Both of you donated $15 to St. Jude. We are closing in.
Bring.
Also, yes, anybody who's watching on YouTube, if you go over to Twitch, I actually have a St. Jude charity going on right now. I couldn't really find any charities that I really enjoyed for any kind of alcoholism support or something like that. So I thought St. Jude is a wonderful organization. So I thought that would actually be still a really good default to go with. So there's an easy donation link on Twitch if you would like, and you can donate straight to there. Does not touch my wallet at all. It goes straight over to them.
You said something's wrong, not something's missing, right?
Something's wrong, not missing.
Okay.
Okay. Damn it.
Jeff?
Oh, it's wrong, but I have to because you're mean to me. No, I'm kidding. My general belief is that there's something wrong with the retributive strike, and I'm gonna say it's not 30 feet. It's supposed to be more feet, a bigger explosion.
That is incorrect.
No.
Oh no, you're back in the negatives, buddy. I will give the hints. How will I give this hint?
Maybe which aspect, like which area it's wrong.
It is in
I guess.
the first 2 paragraphs.
I guess.
You may. Or the first 2 sections. So like somewhere right there.
First. Oh. Just looking at. Okay. Whoa. Wait. Don't count me down. I will kill you.
Go on.
Oh. Wait.
What is?
You can.
Oh, I'm so 50-50 on this.
You can buzz in when someone else is going to kind of cue yourself in.
I'm so 50-50 on this.
Go on. Roll the dice.
Fuck. Can someone cast guidance on me?
Guidance.
It's
The
either-
dreamers trying. Make them do something for the
It's
hint.
either
That's what
it's either
that's
plus
what Jesse said.
2 the spell is wrong, or plus 2 the DCs is wrong. It's one or the other. Somebody let me know which one it is.
I mean, seeing how this is mostly spell focused, I would imagine that it's the attack that's wrong.
I will.
Okay, I'm going with DC then.
Not.
What is the DC is wrong?
The plus 2 to spell save DC is wrong.
Yes.
I'm going to give it to you. That is technically what is wrong. Staff of the Magi only gives a plus 2 bonus to spell attack rolls, not the saving throw DCs of the spells.
Thank
the
you,
entirety of
Jess.
this was a giant red herring.
Thank you, Jess. I went the opposite
You're
of what you were telling me to say.
Which is also so stupid. This is the legendary item that like wizards strive for, an ultimate power. Oh, but my fireball doesn't get approved. Why? It is their #1 spell. Could you tell that this
Such a
entire
wall of
project is mostly just
text.
me like this is mostly me just want to complain about shit?
I kind of regret
Playing.
winning those points. I kind of want to stay at 999.
Do you want to
Get
take
another
away those
400
points from
when
somebody
you're wrong.
else?
I can donate?
Yeah, you know what? Go ahead. Choose someone to take away the points from.
I'll donate the points to Jess.
Oh, you can.
Yay.
I didn't mean that. I meant you were going to take them away from somebody else.
Wait, no, but you took it away from me. So I'm giving it to somebody else. Is that not how it works?
Nah, we're just going to stick with that. Burb, go ahead and pick the next one.
Yeah, y'all are nerds for 400.
Y'all are nerds. 400. Wait, we'll check something here.
Please reset the buzzer.
Oh, yes.
The wall of text drained me.
Let me double check this isn't. All right. Y'all are nerds for 400. Here you go, Burb. Have some points.
Yay!
And go ahead and pick the
Fucking
next one.
cheat.
Yay! Does that
This
mean
is
y'all are nerds 500 is open now?
Yes,
Because-
it is.
Everything is gone. Y'all are nerds 500.
Y'all are nerds for 500. The item you should never give to Koishi.
Oh fuck.
Too early.
Burb.
I buzzed too early.
Oh,
Ooh,
hey,
you know you're right. Okay,
Oh,
Lucian.
What is hot chocolate?
That is incorrect.
Can I buzz? Can I buzz? Reset the buzzer. Reset the buzzer. Reset the buzzer. Reset the buzzer.
Burb,
I thought
and
the
then,
buzzer wasn't
and then
reset.
Burb did already buzz, and then it was Jeff. Go ahead,
What
Burb.
is a mug?
That is incorrect.
That's a lie.
Jeff.
That's a lie.
Oh damn it. Okay. Fuck. What is coffee, but it's like the Underdark mushroom coffee.
That is incorrect.
Ah.
What the hell? I was so sure it was a mug.
Jess, it's
I
your
was so sure
kid.
it was hot chocolate.
Yeah, my guess would have been hot chocolate because that's been the big thing in the game. But I
That's-
mean,
yeah,
as a
that
mom,
has
it would
been
be
the big thing in the
daggers,
game.
like a weapon. Has it?
Some of y'all didn't watch the homework, and it shows.
The what?
I gave y'all homework
There's
about this a
homework?
little while ago. Yeah, the fucking Magic Carp Use Fly Nicky Boy Jeopardies.
Oh,
Yeah. Y'all should have gotten
I
the idea of what this is going to be back then.
I received no such homework, but okay.
Don't you lie to me.
So you're telling me this is a funny answer and not a
You never know,
logical answer?
but maybe. Is
We've
that
done
Guys,
everybody?
funniness.
if
been
you cover the
wrong.
last
I'll go
number
with
of my
logical.
points, my points are 69.
I'll go with logical. I'll do a.
Jess?
What is daggers or weapons?
Ooh. You said weapons. Lucian, I'm going to allow you to say your answer. And if it's not better than Jess's, then Jess gets the points, but you won't lose points.
All right. Alrighty. What do you have? A knife! No!
Ooh, so close. Unfortunately, Jess, that is yours. It is a gun because throwing firearms on the ground could result in an accidental discharge and cause serious harm to those in the vicinity.
Oh my god.
Mine was meme related.
Has a gun come up in the game though?
Never.
No.
Tim's just fucking with
It's
us.
about to.
Okay.
It's about to. It's about to come up in game.
Oh no.
Welcome
We
to
all
Mars,
get
she got
guns.
shot.
This game has evolved into not who can get the most amount of points, it's who can not get the least amount of negative points.
I'm happy with 69.
All right, Jess, choose the next category.
I don't want to. Let's see. Let's do wizards or literally nerds for 500.
Wizards are literally nerds for 500.
Big points.
Mhm.
Reset buzzer.
Oh, yes. This spell fixes every problem in D&D. Lucian,
Oh,
Fireball!
that is incorrect.
Come on!
Jeff,
oh, I'm so scared. Silvery barbs?
that
What is silvery barbs?
That is incorrect.
Ah, damn it. If you go literal and it's like wish.
Wish. But it's not literal because it's the 500.
Anybody else? Burb, you don't want to risk your 69?
I don't want to risk my 69.
I'll tell you what, if you guess, I'll make sure that your final numbers are 69.
Oh, really? You do that for me?
I would do that for you, buddy. No one of the guesses?
I wonder.
I mean, if you're gonna make us
Wait.
guess, no, I'm not gonna guess. I'm at 0 and I'm ahead.
Jess is doing like the the post-mortem of every session of just like, I'm not gonna fucking talk unless you make me talk.
I'm ahead. I'm at 0. I am good.
Anything, Burb? No?
Oh.
Wait, I want to guess.
Go ahead. Buzz
But
in.
let me think. I need to think of a funny answer.
Burb.
Uh.
You got this.
Uh.
5, 4, 3.
What is? What? Wow, you stop counting when I say what is.
2, 1.
What is counterspell? I don't know.
That is incorrect, but I will go ahead and stick to what my word was. There you go. The answer is gun. All right, Burb, go ahead and choose the next category.
Oh, you bitch. You bitch.
Wikis for nerds for 300.
Y'all were coming in here being like, all right, it's going to be a fun little trivia game. But no, fuck you guys. Bane, Ball, and Merkel are gods of the... You buzzed in way too early. You also buzzed in way too early.
I thought you were done.
Bane, Ball, and Merkel are gods of these domains. Wait, now buzz in. All right, Jeff.
Yeah,
I mean, no one else?
I was about to say, did Burb or Jess, you guys don't want to hazard a guess?
Oh, I mean, I'll have
I thought
to
you
guess
guys
it.
buzzed already, so.
Okay, there we go.
Well, we
Yeah. Jess, because Lucian and Jeff kind of buzzed in a little early there.
Oh, they buzzed in early. I was just like,
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for them to answer.
Okay. It's murder, betrayal, and lies.
That is incorrect. Everybody is free to
please,
buzz.
it's my turn.
Everybody is free to, but okay. Jeff.
okay. Murder,
Mm-hmm.
blood,
Mm-hmm.
and betrayal.
That is incorrect.
Damn it.
Lucian.
Okay, are you asking for like the specific ones for each, or are you asking like the 3 of them together?
The specific ones for each.
Oh,
Okay.
damn. Never mind then.
Okay, so specifically, I know for a fact that Ball is the god of murder, BG3.
Mhm.
Moy day.
Isn't Miracle the god of like death or dead? The dead, death, stuff like that.
Mhm.
And Bane is tyrants, isn't he? The god of tyrants.
That is
Tyrants, murder, and death.
close enough. I will give that to you.
Yes!
It is
Oh,
tyranny,
can I?
murder,
No.
and death.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, the tyranny one is the one I knew would kind of stump you guys a little bit. That's an interesting one. All right,
Oh,
Lucian,
I've
you're
fallen
up.
so far.
We're into the
Alrighty,
negatives.
let's. Wiki is also for nerds.
Just do it.
500.
Just do it. Just do it.
Let's do this. In an anti-magic zone, these non-magical weapons are rendered useless. Burb.
Done.
What was that answer?
What is a gun?
That is correct.
Let's go!
That makes no sense.
No, because,
But okay.
Yeah.
I see how this
in
is.
Forgotten Realms lore, gunpowder has been rendered inert through divine magic of of Gond himself, so that his church can have a fucking monopoly on smoke powder, which is a magically infused version of gunpowder, meaning it will not actually function within an anti-magic zone.
Wow.
Gond is a god who created a monopoly on firearms.
Huh.
and you guys are starting to get
Yeah.
the joke here. Burb, go ahead and pick the next one.
Can we start to go to Reddit now?
I will allow it.
Let's do Reddit is for pain and suffering. 300.
All right. Fill in the
Reset the
blank.
buzzer, or so God help me.
Oh my god, yeah. Fill in the blank. Why is your character blank?
What?
This is a Reddit, an RPG horror story Reddit title.
Is this one like that you would have read on stream before?
Nope, I have not read these on stream yet. Burb.
Why is your character a girl?
That is incorrect. Jeff.
Oh God.
969?
Oh no.
These numbers are getting legendary.
Oh, this is bad. Why is your character black?
Oh, Jeff. That is correct.
Are you fucking
I am
kidding me?
dead fucking serious.
Damn.
How the
It was
fuck did
50-50
you know
between
that,
racism and
Jeff?
misogyny, huh?
I just it had to be racist or either like why would you care?
Misogynistic or racist, right? It's like one or the
Yes,
other.
yeah,
One or the
exactly.
other, really, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff, choose the next one.
Oh, can I do books for nerds for 500 or no? Not yet.
Not yet. You gotta clear the other two.
All right, let's do
Reset buzzer, please.
Oh, yes.
books are for nerds 200.
Books are for nerds for 200. Fuck. I forgot that was Daily Double.
Daily double.
Daily Double, go ahead and bet how many points you want to wager.
Fuck it. 1200.
1,200.
Oh.
I'm either gonna win or lose.
Alrighty, here you go.
I mean, obviously.
The Barbarian's Primal Knowledge feature allows them to use strength for these 5 ability checks while raging.
Okay. Stealth, survival, acrobatics, intimidation. Fuck. Shit, fuck.
I know
Fuck
this.
Damn you.
I know this. Come
Damn
on,
you
don't
so
get it right.
much.
Don't get it right. I know this one.
Shit fuck
Nobody
is
else
not
can
an
guess.
ability
This is
check,
only
by the
for
way.
Jeff, by the way.
What if he
Okay.
fails? Can we guess it anyways?
You can try to guess, but you're not going to get points.
Oh,
Okay. So I said stealth,
Mhm,
acrobatics,
Mhm.
survival,
mhm.
intimidation.
Yes.
Oh fuck! What is that last one? Insight. No. Perception.
I'm going to talk to the judges here. I didn't actually say there's a limit on how. I could have actually guessed the entire ability check list. That is correct. It is acrobatics, intimidation, perception. Oh, that is the wrong fucking number. Sorry, you're supposed to be at goose egg 0. Acrobatics, intimidation, perception, stealth, and survival.
And-
Yes, you are so angry. You are staring daggers at your enemies and finding them.
Oh my
The
god.
race is getting closer.
Yeah, it is.
It's
All
everyone's
right.
pain.
Books are for nerds for 300.
Books of nerds for 300. Oh, let me reset the buzzer. Oh, it's already reset. We're good. The only monster in the monster manual to have vulnerability to psychic damage. Burb.
Oh
Wait. Fuck.
Vulnerability.
What is a flump?
That is correct. Flumps
Oh,
are
wow.
the only ones who have vulnerability, which is weird because I feel
Which
like
is crazy because they feed on psionic energy. It
Yeah.
makes no sense.
It makes absolutely no sense.
Oh my god.
All right, Burb.
Yay, I redeemed myself. Yes.
And you're back to
500.
669.
You know what it is.
Books are for nerds for 500. All right,
Yes.
buzzers are reset. Wait for me to finish. This is the best class in D&D 5th edition. Lucian.
Say it, coward. Say it. Say it.
In 5th edition, Isn't it artificer? Because gun?
I'm next.
That is
I'm next.
incorrect.
I'm next.
Burb.
I'm next. What is gun? I will die on this hill. What is gun? America. I love America. What is guns?
Allow it. It is the gunner. I'm working on it. I swear to God, I'll finish it one of these days. Jesus fucking Christ. This is a project I've been working on for goddamn ages. I've wanted to make guns work in D&D for so long, and yes, I know Mage Hand Press makes a good one, and I know that there's a new one from Loot Tavern. I'm getting to it, guys. I'm actually, that is a future video and thing that we publish. Anyways, Burb, you are catching up. After
I
Oh my
I don't
God.
like it.
go ahead,
I'd like to
pick the
think.
next one.
I'd like to
Deliberately lose the next few.
guns. I'd like to thank guns for for helping me get this far. I think at this point, I think I need an open carry license, even though I don't live in the United States of America. Let's do Reddit is for pain and suffering 100. Guys, can nobody guess this first so I can get 69?
Wait, no, I won't.
Immerse
No.
yourself in a rich fantasy world with this handy list of blank.
Handy list of.
These are all
Is
from
it one
RPG horror
word?
stories.
Is it all one word, or is it like could it be list of blah blah blah?
All of them but one are one word. This one is one word.
Okay. Immerse yourself in a rich fantasy world with this handy list of sex toys. That's 2 words.
Burb,
I don't care. We're going. What is strippers? Or
That
wenches?
is incorrect. Lucian,
Insults?
What is gun?
ooh, it is
Oh.
very close. I will give it to you unless someone else gets it better. Jeff.
Mm,
Oh my
I
god.
dislike that I keep getting these.
Oh my
slurs.
god. Yeah. Please, let it be slurs.
I
Please.
guess.
Unfortunately,
Please, it's slurs.
Lucian, I'm not going to take away points, but Jeff, that is correct. The answer is slurs.
Of course it is.
It's Reddit.
Oh my god.
Okay.
50 of those points?
we need to
Because
think
nobody would have
Worst
gotten you
case
without
scenario
me.
then.
You know what? I will allow this.
Yeah, you can take I'll
You know what?
go down 50.
No, I'm not giving you 50.
That's fine with me.
Hey.
Don't mind that.
Stay off my lane. Stay off my lane, buddy. Get your own position.
All right, Jeff, pick the next one.
Oh
I
god.
think you guys
Okay.
are starting to get why this one was saved for last.
200.
All right, Reddit is for pain and suffering 200. DM forces my character to go through a blank. This is 2 words.
You know what? At this
You
point,
want to reset the
I
thing?
can't buzz.
Oh,
That's right.
Oh.
Lucian.
Concentration camp.
Ooh, that is incorrect. I can't believe you would guess something like that. That's messed up, man. Jess.
So
What is sex change?
That is incorrect.
oh
I've
shit.
seen a story about that though. So
Yeah. Oh.
Mhm.
Burb.
It's fucking popular.
Let's keep on the sex train here for a second, right?
Go on.
Excuse me, Mr. 69 here. What is a sex scene?
Oh.
That is incorrect, technically. And then Jeff.
All right. It hasn't failed me so far. Through a race change?
That is incorrect. The correct
I
answer
feel like that's probably
was breeding factory.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Thanks, Reddit. I don't know why I decided to start hinging my fucking
Yeah.
content around that shit, but y'all are fucked.
We need to wipe the VOD. That's spoilers for next second.
These are actual.
God.
I'll even tell you, I got these from the top of all time
Oh,
from
okay.
Reddit,
Jeez.
from RPG Horror Stories. Yeah,
Oh, okay. So they're
yeah.
gonna be
Is
bad.
disgusting.
it's gonna be bad. All right.
Oh,
Well, since nobody got
My
that,
back
Jeff
hurts.
only got this last one, right?
Reddit is for pain and
Oh, boy.
suffering. 400.
Also, can I just
I'm
say,
in pain and
what
suffering.
amazing timing! We just went through an ad break on Twitch.
That's funny.
Thank God.
Oh,
I
Lord.
this is titled "Pain and Suffering" for a reason.
Okay.
D&D player demands blank homebrew race.
White supremacist.
This is one word.
Who demands? Oh, my brain can't think of it.
I'm just gonna buzz. What can
Burp.
go wrong?
Yeah.
What is Mary Sue? I don't know.
That is incorrect.
I swear if it ends up being like white.
Lucian.
D&D player demands white homebrew race.
You slut. Well, I'm a coward. That's okay.
Can you reset the buzzer?
Once again,
I
I
wanna
am
buzz again.
not going to give it to you yet, but if somebody gets it better, Burb,
Wait a minute. Is it close to that?
Buzz.
If so, I might be able to
buzzed.
change the word.
it is close.
I buzzed. D&D player demands American race.
That is incorrect, Lucian.
Okay, if it's close to being white, is it Aryan?
That is correct.
Oh my god.
Jesus
Jeff, you started off
Christ.
with a white supremacist, and I went, oh.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah, this is me returning the favor.
And finally,
Oh my
Lucian, which one will you
Reddit is
choose?
for pain and suffering. 500.
Here we go. Player pulls a blank on me during my
Reset
first
the
session.
buzzer!
Lucian,
You fuck.
What is gun?
that is incorrect.
Uh-oh.
What do you take me for? Why would someone pull a gun on them?
Me. I'm next. I'm next.
Burp.
I'm next. What is a racial slur?
That is incorrect. Also,
You
Lucian.
and me,
Hey,
Verb.
Lucian! You and me, buddy!
Verb.
Jeff.
Dildo?
That is
That's crazy.
incorrect.
Be correct, please.
Jess.
Isn't a player pulls a knife?
That is correct.
I hate
I,
this fucking. This is.
I hate
I've heard
everything
the
here.
story.
I hate it.
I hate everything here.
Jeff wins
We're
with
going by
0
golf rules,
points,
right?
everybody.
We're going by golf rules, right?
This is perfect.
This is where we whip out the second board and say it's anyone's game.
No, it is not that. It is time for Final Jeopardy,
Oh,
Oh.
no.
which
Final Jeopardy.
I swear to God, I'm not just trying to copy Nicky Boy here. I should have forgot about it until just now.
So how does this work?
How
Final
is this going to work? Let's see.
It's not going to work. Tim is going to do whatever he wants.
This has like almost become a game changer, like with both of you being like
Y'all are Brendan Lee
the
Mulligan.
same.
All right, you know what?
We can bet as many points as Burb and Lucian.
All right, Final Jeopardy. In our chat over here,
Uh-oh.
send me in a message how many points you wish to wager,
Directly or
and
in the chat?
in the chat,
Which chat?
the Finn
Which
Friends
chat?
VC.
Discord or like?
Yeah, Discord.
Okay.
And send me a meme. Just a meme.
Any meme you want?
A Twitch friendly meme.
Twitch friendly meme. Got it.
Twitch friendly meme. Please, for the love of God. Jess, you can't fucking wager anything.
Look, I'm not negative. Can I send the meme anyways?
Oh yeah, of course. You can only wager how many points you have, by the way, so it's negatives. She wagers 5,000. As many points as Burb.
If we both get this wrong, you know, at least we're at the same.
If I don't find it, I'll just tell you which one it is. Because I don't fucking remember what
I'm
it's
debating
called.
whether I commit to this. This is my own brain rot.
Listen, you've seen my sense of humor here.
Before I send anything, can I just ask you what you think of Italy right now?
What?
What are your thoughts on Italy?
Well, I'm Italian.
Ooh, I don't know if you'll like these then.
I like
Fuck
pasta.
it. Meatball. I'm sending this. I don't even know if you'll know this. Whatever. There we go.
What the fuck? What the fuck am I looking at here? Hold on.
You don't know?
No.
Brother.
No, I don't.
Keep up with the times. That's tralalero tralala.
I don't know what this is.
That's tralalero tralala. See, you're not up to date.
No, apparently I'm not.
Like you don't know this, you don't know bombardiro crocodilo.
No. None of those words
Yeah,
made any
no.
sense to me.
It's okay. It's basically Italy's come out with AI generated images,
Oh no.
and they're all just like they all have names, and people just keep like doing shit with them.
Jesus fucking Christ. I do like that they put the back fin in the shoe. Like,
Yeah.
thank you, AI, for
I
at least
mean, I'm just-
recognizing one more foot.
Here you go. This is bombardiro crocodilo. Sorry, I'm just gonna
See.
send you Italian memes now.
Jess comes in with a great entry stating, "Let me win, give me points." And also knows how much I like that image. And
Bombardiro.
Lucian comes in with a solid gun.
Done.
That just got real. All right, Jeff, you're up. Final entry. I probably should specify D&D meme. Whatever. Jeff?
There's no hope.
I
I'm
was
just gonna keep
muted.
sending
I'm
shit.
sorry. Eh. Oh, how do I do this? Hold on. I can
Nope.
do this. I can do this. I can do this.
I think it's the
It's
enter
not that
key.
good. Jeez.
I thought that was
Oh,
yours.
that's okay.
I thought that was fucking yours. I was like, what the actual fuck? Bird comes in with the
Hold on.
You know, I honestly think that it's even funnier that Jeff's is literally just the data of a picture and not a picture itself.
Bro, I don't know. Something about that line of code is funny to me.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Who would win? Min Max Ranger or one Spiky Boy?
The one spiky boy. Ooh. You know what?
Oh my
It
God.
doesn't win. But it does grant you this. You do get granted the rank of 69. However, I think fucking this shit makes me laugh too fucking hard. The eyes are Jess is the winner!
Yippee!
Give me a positive 69. There you go. And then we could be the 69 game.
There we go.
Oh my God.
I hope you all enjoyed that shit. I know it was utter bullshit.
I'm crying.
Oh, my head hurts so bad. Holy shit. Yeah,
So you guys want to play Jeopardy next week?
no, fuck no. This took me so fucking long to make, man. Oh my
Tough.
god, I was like,
You're gonna have to play Jeopardy as your characters in D&D next week. So
Oh no.
sorry.
That's legitimately fun. We literally did what was it? Jackbox as our characters at one point.
Yeah.
Yes, that
Yeah,
was
that
really
was actually
fun.
pretty fun. Unfortunately, I was doing it as Amaris, and turns out she's not funny. She
had some good ones.
Yeah, she had like the dry humor. Like she was very you know, like just dryly saying something about suffering. It was like this is an old version of Amaris as well. Oh my god. But yeah, no, thank you so much for fucking playing. I know it was utter chaos. Maybe one day I'll do one that's not actually bullshit. Maybe. I just wanted to pay homage to Nicky Boy and Magikarp Use Fly, who are fucking amazing. Please go watch them if you are watching this now. They did these Jeopardy things a while ago. They're amazing. Though they do it for League of Legends, it is fucking hilarious. And I will go ahead and say, let me see here. While we did not reach our goal as of yet, we do have 35 raised out of 100 for the St. Jude Children's Hospital, which is still amazing. Thank you all for donating. I will, and you know what? Hold on a second. Let me see something here. He sent 5. Let me go ahead and take care of this. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and Beto actually gave 5 gifted subs. Oh, God. Hang on. I got to do it. Payment. No. Fuck. Help.
Oh,
I hope this isn't coming through. That would suck if you guys could see my screen right now.
That's your pin?
that's a lot of 69s.
Yay!
Hey, went ahead and donated that on behalf of Beto. So we were at $60, which, you know, might not have hit the goal, but again, we're a small stream. That's totally fine. I appreciate everybody's help with this. And I appreciate y'all celebrating this with me. 6 years is rough sometimes. Sometimes I want to drink, but I don't. But yeah, no, thank you all so much for celebrating. I've said it before, I prefer celebrating this over my birthday. Every time I prefer this over my birthday, because this is something that I worked at rather than mom and dad got frisky in the back of a taxi one day. I don't know. It's not that far off, by the way. Yikes. That said, you know, we're kind of done with the Jeopardy portion, aren't we?
Jeopardy.
I wonder.
Well, I want to play some Repo.
I'm down for some repo or Jackbox action.
I will have to pass if we do either one of those for
Right.
at least an hour because I've got stuff I have to go do.
That is fair. Well, hey, tell you what, this was meant to be a Jeopardy stream, so that is fine. Oh wait. Oh, I totally forgot about what I wanted to suggest. Do y'all want to read? Y'all want me to read those fucking Reddit stories?
Oh. Yes.
Oh boy.
Let's do it.
Alrighty. And Jess, if you can't stick around, that is totally fine. Let me find it. Top of all time. Let me see here. All right. Was it this year or was it? This one's just titled "This is Bullshit." That's kind of funny. Oh, this might have been actually just from this year, not of all time. Either way, yeah, it was from this year, not of all time, but still. Let me find it.
This whole game was rigged. No.
All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, we don't really have to read the slurs one for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Though it is actually like fantasy slurs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like straight up like calling centaurs ponies, calling Aarakocras cocks, which actually that one's kind of funny. But all right, yep, there we go. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna skip that one. We don't need to read that one. We don't need that much suffering. Why is your
Why?
character black?
I have a guess as to where this one went. I believe it's someone who is not black who is playing a black character.
Ooh, trying to earn points.
Yes.
Taking a guess at what it says. Okay, let me also go ahead and stop streaming my screen here, since I know you guys got the stream up anyways, because you guys are lovely. Oh, this is from a deleted poster. 2 days ago, I had the first session of D&D with a few random people from uni, 3 of whom are new to the game and got into it via Baldur's Gate 3. One of them, Steve, wants to play an XP of Will? XP? What is XP? I guess just like a copy? Oh, they probably meant to... Yeah, no, they meant to type copy. It's right next to the C and O. Copy of Will, which is totally fine with me. Not everyone has to be super original. Another player, Mike, has been into TTRPGs for a while, but thankfully left our table by himself after this train wreck of a conversation. Edit, we are all white Europeans. Steve describes his character. Mike, why is your character black? Steve, he's pretty much Will from Baldur's Gate. Mike, but why is he black? Steve, Will is black. Mike, but why is your character black? Steve stares in confusion. Mike, he doesn't have to be black because Will is black. You can play a European. Steve, but I want him to look like Will. Mike, but why me? Can you tell me why you find that so irritating? Mike gives me a death glare, gets up, and leaves. We were playing in the uni cafeteria. I don't know if anyone was actively listening, but like 30 people could have overheard that.
Interesting. In a different way than I thought it would.
First comment, oh, because
Yeah.
his parents were? His ancestors came from a sunnier climate. His skin has melanin. I don't know what to tell you. That is... Luckily, not as bad as I thought it would be. I'll be completely honest here.
Yeah.
That could have been so much worse. But also, Mike, I mean, come on, man. You know that dude also like gets bent out of shape about like guys playing girls or girls playing guys.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let's see. What was the other one? D&D player demands Aryan homebrew race.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. All right, here we go. About 3 months ago, I started playing D&D with some acquaintances from the game shop. The DM and I had actually had experience playing Magic the Gathering together. He had wow, okay, dyslexia is going hard right now. He was a creative type, so he decided to homebrew a new campaign from the ground up. And when I say homebrew, I mean he pulled no punches. This campaign was to be a mishmash of different themes colliding due to the convergence of the realms. Isn't that literally Witcher? Like, wasn't that how monsters got onto the Witcher's world? Anyways.
Yeah, it's similar.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I've never played it. I need to at some point. He wanted us, the prospective party, fuck with my dyslexia by doing a PP, really, to kind of run with creativity as well. So he told us we could create our own homebrew races and classes. He would review them and make sure they aren't OP, but he wanted us to go nuts to the creativity so he could build on that. I fucking love that. Like, WDM. There were 4 of us playing, me and 3 other guys. Guy 1 creates a dinosaur race based on Triceratops and makes him a druidic savage, which is sort of like a mix between druid and a barbarian. Guy 2 makes a Cthulhu spawn, which ended up being similar to a mind flayer but playable. His class was called a dimensional fiend, which was sort of like a wizard and a warlock and a cleric. Low AC, dark powers, but a lot of healing spells thrown in. Then I made a character that was pretty much a ripoff of Spider-Man, but blue-skinned with multiple limbs. Okay. Then we have that guy. He was a guy we saw in the shop occasionally and was super into collecting D&D and Warhammer 40k minis. He said his race was Aryan. I thought there was going to be a bigger build up to that. I'm not going to lie. I really thought they were going to he was going to try to be like, oh no, it's not Aryan. It's just the most superior race. He then min-maxed.
It just is what it is.
He then min-maxed, more like max-maxed, the hell out of his racial stats in order to, in his words, make the most genetically superior version of a human I can. He also homebrewed an alpha warrior class. I'm physically cringing. Which was supposed to capture the warrior spirit of a true Aryan male. Maybe we should have checked out the breeding factory. It might have been better. As he was describing it, we all just looked at each other like, what the fuck? And after a moment of silence, DM says, we are not doing that. That guy then said, why the hell not? It's an interesting concept. You said we could homebrew anything as long as it's not OP. He was very OP, just to be clear. DM said, I think you know why I'm not going to allow that homebrew. Then that guy tried to say, it's okay if you disagree with the racial theories behind the concept. Just treat him like a joke character. DM just said, maybe this game isn't for you then. I really hate to be the dick who says no to a character concept, but I'm not allowing this. He then said, fine, I'll just play with my dumbass brothers for another fucking campaign. What the fuck is this guy's deal? He then pouted, and stomped off and left the game store. Never saw the guy again. Very weird encounter, but we proceeded and even picked out 2 new players with two new interesting homebrews. One was a Wookiee/bugbear type of monster homebrew, and the other was an elf dragonborn hybrid that played like a warlock sorcerer hybrid, but with the armor class of a wizard. But sorcerers have the armor class of a what? Anyways,
Yeah,
it's the same thing. What do you mean? That's
maybe
it.
this was like old D&D where like the classes
This is from this
had
year,
it like
about 3 years
Oh.
ago. That's I don't know. Maybe I mean
yeah, it was just D&D. I don't know.
either way, yikes.
Yeah.
I do like, first comment. I think you know why I'm not going to allow that homebrew. This was the important moment. Not entertaining any discussion, not getting distracted into the question of how OP. Just outright nope, not happening. DM is solid in this story, I gotta say. Like,
Yeah.
the amount of fucking stories I've read on here where they're just like, so I allowed my player to sneak into another player's room at night, and I thought maybe that was a little weird. But we played for 6 more months. Like, what the fuck do you mean kick?
I know.
Just kick them. It's okay. Or at the very least, talk to the other players and be like, hey, this is fucking weird, right? But in this one, no, that's an immediate kick. Fuck that shit. What was the last one?
Knife.
Oh, yeah. I specifically, okay, just for a little bit of backstory here, I knew I was going to make the 500 category gun. But so I was looking for, I actually searched through this and was looking for one with the word gun in the actual in the actual fucking title. And then I saw pulls a knife and I went, nah, that's funnier.
The switch up was indeed great.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, let me just type in knife.
Knife.
Oh, Jesus. How many times has this been done?
I was asked to bring a knife to the game.
Where? Yeah, let me just type in. Oh, it was. Okay, we did pass it. Yeah. Player pulls a knife on me during my first session. So I love reading these, and I was thinking back on my experiences and remembered I have one myself. I don't know why it took me so long to decide to post this, but here we go now. So I was in like the 7th grade.
Oh God, this hurts me.
So they're American. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on. Let me ignore that
Yes,
chat message.
yours.
Fucking Christ, Twitch.
And swoonspeed.org.
Why? Just fucking why?
How do they even do that with the letters?
I really don't report. There we go. Jesus Christ. Spam. Yes. Scam. Go. Bot. Submit report. Okay. I'm doing my part. Get the fuck rid of that shit. All right. Oh, wait. Hold on. I also have to ban. There we are. So that you guys don't see that fucking message. All right. Here we go. Sorry about that. So I was in like 7th grade, about 12 to 13, and have been invited to join a group with some friends and acquaintances from school. I was pretty excited, and as I've been wanting to play D&D for a while since I saw Stranger Things a couple summers before. Oh, they're young.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that. Wait, when did Stranger Things first come out?
No, don't even think about it. It'll make you feel worse.
I need to know. I need to know the forbidden knowledge. Release. Okay, all right. It's not too bad. It released in 2016, which means a couple summers before. This would have been 2018.
9 years ago?
7. Okay. They I think they're in college. I think they're in college now. They're an adult now. 10 years since high school, and I literally have a younger brother that's 14 years younger than me. It sucks every day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I hate it. And I have another brother named Jeff, who is graduating this year. Fast forward to the night of my first session. I had made a character beforehand, a lawful good human ranger. Looking back, I'm kind of embarrassed, but it was my first time. Why? Are you embarrassed by... Oh, because ranger. Got it. Anyways, I got there, and the DM helped me do some final touches on my ranger and gave me a spell. I would like to preface
Could be
this...
worse, man.
What could be
Could have
worse?
been a human fighter.
Yeah, but a human fighter is still better than a human ranger.
I mean, your choice of picking ranger or going literally the most generic default.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun ways to do the defaults. I'll die on this hill. Next campaign, Burb, I'm playing a human fighter.
I'm fine with it, dude. Get fucking crazy with it. You make a human fighter look good. Props to you.
All right, you guys heard it first, folks. After Out of the Abyss, this is my next character.
Hmm. He's gonna come to you and say, "Hey, Burb, can I make an Aryan fight?"
That's fucking awful.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
I said make it look good, not whatever this is.
Jesus Christ!
It's the only way.
Now we're deleting the VOD. No. Oh my god! All right. Let me see here. Anyways, I got there and the DM helped me with the final touches on my ranger and gave me a spell. That confuses me. I would like to preface this next part by saying I was pretty young and had recently watched a YouTube video on throwing cards and wanted to show off to these new people. Oh no, I can see where this is coming. I positioned the card, readied my hand, and then flicked it. It did the cool spinny thing, but I couldn't aim to save my life. The spell, oh, it was a spell card. They were using spell cards. That's why the gave me a spell was important.
Oh, okay.
The spell card curved directions and hit the guy sitting across from me. He was playing a chaotic something dragonborn wizard who regularly got drunk and apparently killed children accidentally via noose.
Nice.
How do
Don't
you? Okay, look.
ask because I don't know.
That's impressive. You can do it accidentally with a noose.
Yeah, like, look, Jon Snow was at least... What the fuck? Oh, wait, 7th grade. Edgy middle schoolers. Got it.
Hey, he said don't ask. So
Yeah, he did say don't ask because I don't know.
Yeah.
He didn't like this and decided it was reasonable to pull out his pocket knife and stick it in my face. Looking back, he was a scrawny short kid who didn't look like he knew what he was doing with the knife, and I was/am a pretty big guy. What I mean to say is that I probably could have fought him, but that madman had a knife and it was pointed at my face. I just backed up, raised my hands, moving away from the blade. There was a moment of quiet as the whole table stopped talking. We're staring at the knife-wielding child. The DM ended up stepping in and told him to calm the fuck down. Knife child read the knife child.
Knife child, I like it.
And I have my fighter's name. Knife child read the room and realized everyone was scared and no one thought he was cool for this. He sat down and apologized, putting his knife away and grabbing a set of die. He apologized and tried to give me some money, which it's a reverse mugging. Pull out your wallet. That ain't got shit. Here, take a 20. He sat down and apologized, pulling his knife away and grabbing a set of die. He apologized and tried to give me money, to which I said no, because that's weird. We just kind of continued the game from there. Our characters didn't get along since he was a murder hobo and my ranger didn't like to kill things if it wasn't necessary. Man after my own heart. I truly don't know why I kept playing with that group, but I did. Sorry for the anticlimactic ending, but I felt it probably belonged here. All things considered, I'm pretty sure he was just trying to seem cool with his brand new knife. He lives in Florida now, that makes sense, on a farm where he carries a gun with him for some reason. I don't know, he's weird. Thanks for bearing with me through the story of the time I got a knife drawn on me during my first ever D&D session. Edit. I didn't explain the timeline very well, I guess. I was like 10 or 11 when I watched Stranger... Oh, fuck you! 10 or 11 when I watched Stranger Things, and 2 years later when I was in 7th grade, so I would have been 12 or 13 at the time. I would have been either 13 or 12, turning 13. I don't remember exactly what the year happened. It's been a couple years since then, and I'm in high school now. If people want to do the math in their heads, go for it. Oh... No, he's still in high school. Oh, I'm old. But also, yeah. Did anybody else have a fucking kid in their school like that?
I think every school is required to have at least one.
Yeah. brings
I
in a
was
fucking
homeschooled,
really.
so it was me.
I pulled a knife on my teacher, and my mom said, "No, don't hold it like that. That's a bad way to cut onions." No, I mean, did everybody else have that one kid who brought in a fucking katana to show and tell and was like, "Yeah, this is my dad's katana." It's like, oh, the police are here. Yeah, that's. I thought it was weird because I wore a cloak. Okay, I say cloak. I found like a really long skirt, like a black velvet skirt, and I fucking I fucking put rope through it and made it into a cloak with a clothespin. I was a
That's
really
creative.
No, I was a stupid, really nerdy kid. This is in middle school. It did not go over well. I think people still remember that shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's a fly there. Go away. My brother actually did get in trouble because we play airsoft. And he didn't bring the airsoft gun. He didn't bring the airsoft gun. I'm going to preface that now. He's good on that. We actually keep those locked away because even if they're toys, fuck no. He was, however, talking about his weekend of going airsofting, just like any other kid would talk about going paintballing, right? He did make the mistake of showing somebody a picture of him going airsofting, and he got reported because they said that he had a gun. These were also apparently the really bitchy middle school girls who were like, I'm going to get this weird kid in trouble.
That happened to me in elementary school.
Really?
So I for the longest time was a Cub Scout and a Boy Scout.
Yeah. And
we would often use our backpacks to pack our things in. Well, I had some silverware in my, where that little pouch where you put like a water bottle.
Yeah.
It was a fork, spoon, and knife, a butter knife, might I add you. And I was on the bus, and a kid points over to me and says, "This guy has a knife." And the bus driver had to stop the bus, come over and confiscate the knife, and I was brought to the principal's office. Luckily enough, the principal, who knew me very well, shout out to Dr. Rowe, knew I was a Boy Scout, knew that I had gone on a camping trip that weekend. So he basically was just like, yeah, I'm sorry this happened to you, but please make sure that at least take the stuff out before you come back to school. And that's it. He let me go back to class.
Okay. Oh, cool. W fucking teacher there, or principal.
Yeah, he was a really good principal.
I had a similar bus
Sorry
incident.
to cut it short.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I gotta go.
Oh, go to sleep.
No. Okay.
Get some rest.
Yeah, I have D&D in
2 hours.
2 hours, 2-ish hours, and I'm sick, so I'm gonna try and nap a bit more.
Before you go, also wanted to give a shout out to Beto. Beto was supposed to be here today. He couldn't be here. Motherfucker is dealing with some shit, so we're wishing best wishes.
No.
Yeah.
Wish best, yep. Wish
Supposed
best,
to see him
wish
today
best wishes.
too, but get better soon, my guy.
Yeah. Love you, Beto.
All right. I have
Love you,
to
Beto.
Bye. Try to get some sleep.
see y'all soon.
Bye, Burb. Also, Ishi Tanuki says, I was the knife-wielding kid. Also, bow and arrow. I'm going to need context there. I did have my own bus incident. It is not a good one. So I grew up in New Jersey until I was about 10. And I moved down to Virginia, where I'm at now. Virginia is a very weird state. When I was growing up, you could tell which school district you were in by if they taught it as the Civil War or the War of Northern Aggression. Ironically, nowadays, it's actually a very progressive state. But I was in Boy Scouts, and we went to Antietam, which is one of my favorite trips I've ever been on. I love learning about the Civil War. It was a really, really interesting one. I think it was actually the first war to ever be fought with rifled barrels, which massively increased range that you could actually fire at. The school wanted to have an archery club, but but never happened. I got excited and got my set already, though. Oh no! And I'm guessing they did not take kindly to that.
Bye.
What? Oh, okay. Bye, Jess. The knife, just because knives are cool. Jesus. Kids, don't bring knives to school. Even Leatherman's. No, but we went to Antietam, and I had some money for souvenirs. And I was looking at a blue Union hat, right? Because I really wanted a hat. I don't know why I was into hats. I think I just watched Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium, and I was like really into hats at the time, because of the one kid. And so I grabbed it, and one of the other Boy Scouts, I think his name was like Nick. I don't know. Shout out to Nick. No, not shout out to Nick. Because he looks at me and goes, no, you can't have that. Grabs the gray Confederate hat and goes, "You're in the South now. You need to represent." And I was a really, really stupid kid. I was like maybe 11 or 12, and I went, "Oh, okay." And I got the gray hat, put like a nice little like cavalry pin on it and everything. Well, guess who wanted to wear his hat to a very mixed school the next day?
You.
Yeah. Another black kid came up to me, was very understandably upset, and was ready to kick my ass because he knew the historical connotations behind it. The bus driver, though, was actually the winner. The bus driver calmed him down and pulled me aside and talked to me and was like, "This is why he's upset. This is why it's not okay." To which I was very apologetic, and like we were chill after that. But I was like, "Oh, that could have gone so bad. That was not good." I was a really dumb kid. Jesus. Yeah, no bueno. Oh, what's the first? First comment on that post, by the way. While you were lucky he read the room and didn't touch you with the pointy end, I'm happy for you. Yeah, that's the problem with weapons, knives, firearms, or anything. You do not need to be smart to do real damage. Yep. In fact, most of the damage comes from dumb people. Anyways.
Yeah.
Most shootings are from, people being idiots. Was that the last one? I think it was. Do we want to find the breeding factory one?
Oh boy, I don't know.
Let me just do a preliminary check here.
Yep, first one.
Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. Let's do it. This is gonna suck, but I can't. I don't care. I want to try. Oh boy. I'm no stranger to sorry. I'm no stranger to D&D. I've been playing at my local game shop with various DMs and parties for about 6 years now. But about a year ago, I unknowingly walked into what can only be described as the most unhinged fever dream of a campaign I've ever experienced. Our DM pitched the campaign as a dark, morally complex exploration of a dystopian fantasy world. Cool. I thought something gritty, something Game of Thronesy. I rolled up a half-elf rogue, session 1 hit, and session 1 hit with ground running. We did our intros in the tavern and everything, and we were accosted by a band of hobgoblins and their regular goblin slaves. We were captured by an evil hobgoblin empire and sent to a labor camp. Okay, so far, no issues because it sounds like maybe they all agreed to such dark. Hopefully. I can hope. During the second session, my character, Lyria, I am a woman in real life and was in the campaign as well, was pulled aside by the guards for special processing.
Oh, fantastic.
Turns out special processing meant I was being sent to a breeding factory. I was really hoping it was going to be something a little bit more innocent. I was really hoping. A factory where prisoners were forced to produce the next generation of alpha goblins to build an empire that will last 1,000 years. DM then leaned in, smirked at me, and whispered in my ear, Lyria's unique half-elf DNA makes her a prime specimen to spread her legs and breed.
Hey.
Oh, God. Why didn't you
Okay,
guys...
so I know this has to be fake simply because the person would have immediately gotten up and left. Like oh my god.
I like how you say that, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't really know. Also, I'm kind of curious. Is this? Nope, it doesn't show. Damn, that sucks. I gotta fix the other stream here. Leaned in, smirked at me, and whispered in my ear, ah. Just that. I don't care what they said. Saying that and then whispering in your ear, hands on sight.
Yeah.
He then showed me an AI-generated picture of, oh, well, I mean, that's where he's the real villain, AI-generated. Fuck this guy. He then showed me an AI-generated picture of an alpha goblin that supposedly took the best aspects of humans and elves to create a master race. And this guy would then go on to try and homebrew an Aryan race.
Jeez.
He then described the factory in Why are you still sitting there? Run! He then described the factory in excruciating detail. There were assembly lines, genetic analysis devices, gas chambers for specimens deemed unfit, and rows of prisoners. And those deemed fit were taken to a special room by a group of breeder hobgoblins in which they would have their way with human elf and half-elf woman. Oh, God. All right. I think there's only one more part that gets bad. I'm hoping.
I know.
You can check out now if you want. Jesus Christ. How is this guy allowed to go through? Seriously, where are the other players?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, what the fuck? Let's see.
I'd throw hands.
He then would describe in the most graphic detail how they would gangbang her. This was the most animated he got the whole campaign, and he kept describing it as the sexy side of D&D, which really grossed me out. Okay, hold on. Let's see. I tried to object in character, but DM shut me down with the classic, your character wouldn't be able to resist excuse, and said she was charmed by enough spells to make her... I physically almost threw up there. Hold on. Oh, this one's rough. Check out now if you want. It gets worse, guys.
Oh, God.
Your character wouldn't be able to resist excuse and said she was charmed by enough spells to make her enjoy it, in quotes. So she's basically just... Here comes the demonetization. I don't have demonetization. So she's basically just a sack of holes for the goblins to use. He then had the audacity to pull out a chart labeled breeding success percentages and had me roll dice to determine my fertility?
Why are you still there?
What? Girl, sweetie, Sorry, that's mean. Actually, I'm sorry. That was a little bit misogynistic. But I did fucking. Why? Why are you there? Ah! A nat 1 meant I died in. So we both know what special anime this guy's been watching, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. A nat 1 meant I instantly died from the gangbang. And a nat 20 means I became their breeding mare for the Empire. He then said, as long as you don't roll a nat 1, you can still go on quests while pregnant. I then got up and noped out of the session. Thank you!
Oh, good.
Way too late.
Way too late. Way too fucking late. Maybe, no. Yeah, even still, no. The barbarian player followed me, muttering something about needing ear bleach. W fucking player. While the DM kept yelling about how this is crucial to the story and that you can come back for revenge if you want. I'm not afraid to kill off some hobgoblin breeders. And it's a dark world. What did you expect? But no. No. Maybe for some people, but not me. I just hope anybody who jumps into that shit show knows what they're getting into.
That was bad.
That was bad.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to scroll down just to get that away from me. You know what? Here, I'm going over to the chat thing. That... here is the devil's advocate, not for the DM, for them staying as long as they did. I can see the aspect of, let's face it, this game attracts people who generally have some social anxiety. They have some issues with just like being in public. You know, that's kind of our demographic. So I can understand being a little bit like kind of frozen and unable to really say something. At least at first, or hoping to God that maybe it was just a bad joke or something. Or, God forbid, I can see somebody like being like, I really hope somebody else fucking says something, rather than me having to be the bad guy. But the curiosity of how... oh, okay, yeah. She does say, could also be the curiosity of how far does this insanity go? I can see that. I could very... it was at a game store, right? Local GameStop. Local game shop. Okay. I hope they reported them to the game shop.
Yeah.
I don't think this one's fake, though, if I'm honest.
Ugh.
Because I've heard... I've heard similar stories, unfortunately, and I've also had DMs do similar things, to which I noped the fuck out. Or at the very least, like, I think there was one where I told the DM, like, hey, let's move the fuck on. And they later repeated it, so that's where I popped out. Fuck that. Well, that was a bad way to end. There's got to be a wholesome one, right? Let's see. Let me look up if there's any wholesome stories that we can end on. Let's go by top. I don't want to be on this planet anymore. I can't read. I get it if everyone agreed to have this dark and 18+ campaign with conversations about how far to push the line, but in a game shop, by the way, not GameStop. But also, yeah, that's like not okay for public, number one. Number two, Session 0 exists for a reason. You find those. You find like, hey, what does dark mean? You know, I mean, for our Thursday game, I run a fairly dark game at some points. You know, I even said there's some grim dark fantasy aspects to it. But we also established certain things, like SA was not going to be a part of it, because fuck that. It was only ever alluded to with one person, and I gave you all the warning about that and gave opt-out things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that is the thing you have to do during session 0. They have amazing checklists. It's an RPG consent form. I love this thing. Send it to your players. Even though I forgot about one person's thing at one point, but that's because I didn't realize that eyes looked like holes. That was oops. Okay. Oh god. I don't like that I typed in wholesome and
Wholesome.
yeah. Neckbeard thinks bisexual character is too political. Nope, I'm just not reading that one at all. Fuck that. My palette To Catch a Predator D&D edition. Ooh, let's see what this one is. Hold on. Oh, okay. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, yeah, this one actually is wholesome. Here we go. We'll end on a nice wholesome one because it should be. This is a happy day. This is a happy day. We're celebrating. We're celebrating good things. Alrighty, let's see here. Won a bet, which led to tears. This one's from 6 years ago, by the way. I'm not sure if this fits here. I'm not sure where it fits, to be honest, as it's arguably quite wholesome. I've had a long-standing gaming group with a number of friends who, though mostly new to D&D, are all theater kids. Of course they are. So they all took to the roleplay side of it like duck to water. Recently, I had a coworker who I finally got to try a game of D&D after I won a really minor bet. I think it was something stupid, like the name of an actor from a movie, but it became a bigger deal because we couldn't check our phones right away while at work. I shoehorned him into a recently started campaign with the okay from my players. Okay, good. Thank you for checking with your players. Jeez, for love of God. They were happy to have a tank as there was a big fight coming up with some Zents. Coworker went for a half-orc fighter with a soldier background, and no, I didn't give him shit for the cliche. We all have to start somewhere. That's just, I mean, hey man, that's just a good story in general. A lot of ways to experience that. Side note, hold on. Side note here. I want to go on a mini rant. Typical character backstories are great. Like human fighter who is an ex-soldier, right? That is amazing for one major reason. It doesn't fucking matter what others experience that story as, right? What matters is if you want to experience playing that story. You don't need to go for something original for something that you're going to really enjoy. Oh, I've never tried out a, seductive, horny bard, right? Is it typical? Yes. Do I want to give it a shot because I've seen other people try it and it's a lot of fun? Also, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, I really get tired of people being like, oh, but that's cliche. So, I haven't tried it yet. Now, if you make 5 characters for 5 different campaigns and they're all human fighters who are ex-soldiers, maybe there's an issue. I think you need to talk to a therapist. You've latched on really close to that one, and maybe it hits home for you. I don't know. All my characters just refuse to kill, and I definitely need to talk to somebody about that. Part of one of my main players' backstory is that his brother is a Zent general, who he was seeking out in the hopes of drawing him away from the Black Network, thus saving him from losing all his humanity by working with a bunch of slavers. The brother was at the Zent fight because, yay, drama. Good DM. But I had planned for the Zent brother to get away. Unfortunately, after a bunch of lucky rolls and some pretty clever actions on the part of the coworker, they end up catching him. Wow, okay. New player too. Not intending the brother's return from the dark side to be easy, I had him resist players' pleadings, mockingly telling his brother to go ahead and throw him in jail as he'd just bribe his way out by the end of the day. Then, to my and the party's surprise, my player kills his general brother, feeling he had no choice, as the lines his brother had crossed put him past redemption. With my players being a bunch of theater kids, me and my player were pretty heavy in our RP during this. The player went above and beyond, describing how his tears dripped onto his brother's fine silk clothes, ruining them even though they were already marred with blood. He then told a story about how he and his brother used to paint dragons tattoos using makeup they'd steal from their mother, despite knowing she'd spank them for it, all while drawing over the actual tattoo of his brother's forearm of the Zent flying snake, making it look like a dragon. Bro, I'm fucking tearing up right now, man. That's a fucking theater kids is right. So when we broke character, if you will, only then did I see my coworker's face already red and wet with tears. My coworker never crapped on D&D or anything, but he was always of the notion that it was too deep down the rabbit hole of nerdy things. As such, he didn't really know there could be heavy RP related drama. Me feeling like a jackass, I stupidly asked if he was okay. You'll just have to trust that in context, things would have worked out better if I had just played it off like his reaction was normal, letting him save face. Entirely embarrassed to have tears streaming down his face in front of me and three strangers, and not really knowing enough about our group to know that we wouldn't give him shit for it, he quickly excused himself, nearly knocking over the table in the process, and damn near ran out the door. I actually gained a lot of respect for a coworker that day. I don't bring up the subject to him, again, knowing the guy, he's not the type who would be easily able to talk about his feelings without being in a really relaxed environment. And I haven't brought him back into the game, but he never leshed out for me what happened. In fact, whenever the subject of D&D comes up, he's always quick to defend it and talk about how much fun it can be. Oh, okay. So I get it is a horror story, but like in the best fucking way.
Yeah. Oh.
That's adorable as shit. Also, that's a good ass character moment. Like,
Great.
damn. Good on the player, good on the DM. Like, bro, bring him back and find a way to get him back to play again. Yeah, no, seriously. I mean, maybe there's an update. Is there an update? Please be an update. Please. Oh, this motherfucker. He posts this guy's a Redditor. Redditor derogatory. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. He's also a big world builder, it looks like. But I cannot find. I don't see an update. Let me see. Maybe there's gonna be one. Please let there be an edit. Please let there be an edit. Bro opened the door to man's feelings and showed him D&D Valhalla. Then he never invited him back. Oh, let me see. Come on. There's an update. I'll be sharing a shift on Sunday. I'll ask him then. Someone asks what happened. Coworker comes in. Hey, OP. Me. Hey, coworker. Few minutes pass, chatting about the new Star Wars land opening soon. Yes, I know. Batu, Blackspire, Galaxy's Edge. Me trying to be nonchalant that I probably wasn't. Hey, up for another game night? We're playing this Wednesday. Coworker. Sure, can I be my orc guy again? Me, yeah, of course. Yes! Yes!
Yay!
Yay!
We have victory! Oh my god. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh my god. No, that sounds amazing. That is a good way to end, I think. I don't know. Is this more wholesome or less wholesome than the one we read on the podcast that will never be released, Lucian?
It's a good question. I would say this one's just a little bit less, maybe because I'm more emotionally involved in the other one.
That is fair. That is very fair. I will be reading that other one on stream and for a video at some point. We were originally making a podcast and just I didn't want to finish it up. But we're going to be doing something similar to that very soon. It's pretty much going to be the same fucking thing. In fact, maybe I actually can edit that for a video. We'll see. Okay. Well, I think that's a good way to end because we've been going for about 2 hours now. Lucian and Jeff, thanks for sticking around and for playing with me today.
It was a very enjoyable.
Yeah.
Yes. Very, very, very fun to fuck with you guys. I'm not gonna lie, by the way, figuring out how to put gun in for the y'all are nerds section was actually a little difficult because I don't actually talk about my wish to play a gunslinger that often. And then I thought, well, what character would be good with a gun? Well, not Koishi. Oh, that's the one. There it is. Don't give a child a gun when they keep throwing shit on the ground. Oh my god. But yeah, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you all for joining and for watching. And if you're watching on the YouTube later on, thanks so much for watching this. And let me know if I should do more of these because this is actually pretty fun to make.
Yeah.
Maybe I make a legitimate one next time. But regardless, that is going to be me. I hope you all have a great rest of your night. No Kingdom Hearts tomorrow. I should be back for that next week. So, and then Reddit stories again soon. We'll see. Also another project. Regardless. Have a great night, everybody. Love you all. Be safe. Drink water. Bye.
Good night.
Good night.